get what you requested. The Nico Deeg is out. Oh, the double nades. G2 worse for wear after that one. Still vision in mid as well. Stown can work with that. This is a little risky considering the state of play. The most expensive gun in the game. The first contact. And down goes Hooksy. An opening death as he watches the rest fall into place. One by one, G2 picked apart. Poked on down, and now we're just having a little meeting in spawn.
Perfect response right there. As soon as they know that AWP's in play, of course, there's going to be multiple already swinging. JKS pushes the Palace position. Nico tries to peek out the ramp, but Shush is there. Right, one of the trusty soldiers for Heroic here.
It really has been a long project for Heroic. As with all of these great teams, just finding all of the right pieces of the puzzle. Many thought they had it. Yabi, the final component. And now starting the year as strong as ever. We know something happens. Ooh, when Nico's low HP, but death is a certainty. Shush makes it so.
And a flash as well to enable that play, right? Not just peeking dry, so the teamwork is still there. That means that the comms are still in a solid place right now for Heroic. So content with that round, as the fans are too. A one-round game right now as the buy does come back out for G2 here. So back in action. And with cash to splash are the Danes. If they even lose around, sure, they'll give up 15, but they're not in the mud. They can still fight for their honor here, and this one is looking like it's going to go the distance.
I'm casting my mind back to that mid-biff. Felt like G2 had Heroic's number in that regard, and well, m0NESY already gets himself across. Posted up for this fight. And Shush just dips into the ladder room. He now can hold just under the window. Stay nimble. G2 have their scouts out. We'll be able to get the information on each side of the map. It's down likely first contact, a question of who moves first. Hooksy to re-smoke.
Standard default setup here from G2. Mid control coming in at about 1 minute mark. That nade looked well placed, but very light damage indeed. An A crunch seeming likely here and well boosting. Of course, you guessed it, Hunter up to his signature position.
He's ready for this fight.
Going.
Oh, flawless. Hooksy as well. Two in the feed. Hunter and Hooksy feast, and Hunter's not done.
Quite the specialist at that type of play.
So good at that. Up to 19 frags, and Shush is trapped. m0NESY forced to retrieve the bomb, and that's the fight he's ready for. There's one more. It's Tessus. Maintains the spray, converts the first, a flash to get m0NESY across. And Heroic's hopes for a 14th dwindle. You're not clearing this one. Nico, keep it clean. 15. 2 opportunities to create quite the cushion to remain undefeated on the run.
Oh, they know what it feels like to lose here in a 0-3 fashion, that's for sure. Something that G2 very familiar with, about to put that pain in the other direction here if they pick up Mirage. Remember, Inferno coming up next, a map with a 9 on the trot streak. Something they're more than happy about, but this is classic. This is classic. Something that Hunter is comfortable in, is playing through this window position. Go back through his history. Go back through Crazy. Go have a chat to Kassad about where that play came from. Still a hot debate in Serbia to this day. But a tactical timeout called the last here for the Danes. And money, I mentioned, plenty to keep themselves in this matchup. Enough to fight for overtime. And this team will fight. That's one thing that Cadian has been able to instill in his boys. Plenty of finals in the last 6 months. They know how bad losing feels.
And the tension mounts. The call's been made. Every frag from G2 a step to close and secure that 2-0 in this best of 5. Heroic's pick, but G2 comfortable, and the call has hands. Nade is all right. Yabi and Tessus are going to get a horrible fright, because here they come. m0NESY's been good on the mid fight, but it's Tessus tested. Good damage. Yabi repels the invaders. Testus combines with a double for the CT side, but it's Nico still kicking up a fuss. How does he get both? Hungry for more. G2 in pursuit of glory have equalized in the face of a double disadvantage. Are they ready for Stown? Modesty is! Oh dear! Collapsing, falling through their hands, heroic. 2 kills, not enough. They need the whole set. Nico should be dead. How is he getting away? Forced into Cadian. Hunter next! And it's Cadian now, one-on-one with Modesty for all the marbles. Modesty closes, holds his nerve on the grand final stage.
They just keep on winning. 21 maps in consecutive fashion. 1 map away from lifting the trophy here.
They're winning over more and more fans around the world with the plays they're making. Modesty, the closer. Nico, what a double. They do it in style. G2, heroic 0.